YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode number 439. We're back at the Easton Dryland Way Target here in Pennsylvania to see what they have. I'm not even sure what's hitting right now. There's always something new hitting stores, maybe some deals, maybe some clearance. Who knows? But before we get to any of that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 8,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over Instagram at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. Okay, so in terms of Star Wars, looks like we have the Andor figure here, some more Skeleton Crew stuff going on. There's our Moff Gideon. It's nothing really new jumping out at me. That's definitely going to be clearance sooner rather than later. Working our way down, we got a Vader up top. I've been hearing tell of this being on clearance. I'll scan it just to see. Obviously not marked clearance here. Doubt that it is, but we'll give it a go since I'm here anyway. Micronauts hanging out there. Plenty of firemen. Again, I'm playing the long game on those. Down this way, DC Multiverse. Some of the movie stuff, nothing crazy. Good old McFarlane useless sticker, doesn't really mean anything anymore. Down this way, same thing going on right there with that guy. Transformers, pretty picked through. So not a whole lot really hanging out here. Silverbolt, I don't think I've seen that before. Leave in the comments if you're a Transformers collector, if that's new, but we'll scan this out of curiosity. Probably full price, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Was that Wayne Gretzky that said that? I don't know, somebody important, somebody smarter than me said that. I stole it right there, so let's go scan it and see. I'm curious. And to the scanning station we go. And again, probably full price, but let's go to shot. Out of stock. Interesting. Well, it still says $24.99 anyway, so I can't wheel and deal for that. If it was out of the system, then I have a shot at it, but maybe it's like a return or something. I don't know. Well, I'm not taking it, though. I'm not really into the classified stuff anymore, as you're aware, so. Okay, so this store is known, at least I know it's known, for people hiding things, okay? So if I'm showing you a panel, you know there's a reason, right? I don't just randomly check and show empty stuff. So I'm going to check all these in here. But look at this. This is freaking insanity. Holy crap. Holy Batman. Holy NECA. Holy wrestling. Freaking insanity. I'm going to dig through some of this stuff. But if you're looking for the NECA section, it's under the panel here in Easton in E41. So this is your hiding spot. I don't feel bad about this at all because you should be doing this. So I'm going to pick through and see what's actually in there and get it all out here on display. I'm curious. So I don't agree with hiding things underneath there. However, okay, like maybe one figure. Again, whatever. I'm not going to try to make sense of it, but this is insanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 figures under one panel. And I haven't even checked the other ones yet. So if there's like another 19 under one of these, whoever this is, again, like, I don't know what your life situation is, but maybe you need to reconsider some things. So this is just insanity that you hid this much stuff. And NECA like rarely ever goes on clearance. Like, I don't know, this is like a layaway program or something. I don't know. But again, this is insanity that I found this much stuff. One time my buddies, Six Packs, Knickknacks, and Pat, somewhere down south, I think it was, found a panel of all old Marvel Legends that were hidden. Like good stuff, like X-Men's Beast, like stuff that's actually like hard to find anymore. So that was actually a cool find. This is all just modern stuff that, like, maybe these would be on clearance eventually, maybe those, but that's just, I don't know. Okay, I devoted way too much time to this. Let's keep looking and see what else we can find under these panels and in the store. Okay, so this is not quite as exciting, but even more stuff in the same aisle. Same aisle. We have Hot Wheels here. And again, this is right next to that. What is that thing? I don't even know what that is. So imagine how much more NECA would be back here if that was all back here, where it's supposed to be. I still can't get over that. It's insanity. All right, so other than that, looks like all your typical stuff we see. We got a loud U-boat going back behind. Still have some Beetlejuice back there. Elvira National freaking Treasure. Another Elvira. Tons of pops. But I think there might be more NECA under that panel. And just think, I only checked that one aisle. I'm not going to go through ripping the whole store apart. So clearly this store doesn't really check to see if there's stuff hidden. But yeah, okay. Wrestling section is pretty much empty. Plus they're doing some other stocking of like Lego or something in there. So I think we're gonna head to the next location. See if MoPhone.
Yeah, hello, it's Mike there. Last name, Roch. Hold on.
Good old Mike Roch.
Mike Roch.
Oh, and also there's the Geek Out section and also the Disney section. I'll check both. You know the story with these things, what's going to happen with those. Major clearance. Got Charlotte hanging out here. And Pops. And I actually forgot, there's a whole NECA section over here as well in this location. So this person's just been kind of grabbing NECA stuff randomly from all these sections and throwing it underneath that panel. So again, sorry if I ruined your day, person who hid those there. Around the corner here, more NECA goodness. So Evil Dead, plenty of those. Holy smokes, lots of Evil Dead packs here. How many of those are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. Holy cow, they're really sitting. There's Shredders at the Target exclusive one. I think it's just a regular one. Still have some Jaws. Got the Count. Some Turtle stuff. Plushie. Pee-wee Clocky. That's kind of cool. All right, let's check the Disney section real quick. It's right behind me. Yeah, in the Disney section, Jean Grey, Spider-Man. They still have the sticker out for the Thanos 2-pack with Psylocke. Should say Psylocke with Thanos, right? But yeah, I think that's about it for this location. We're gonna check basically everywhere. Next door, there's a Burlington coat factory. We're gonna check there and then go across the highway to the Walmart and maybe the GameStop if it's open. Maybe a Ross. Okay, Burlington coat factory. I still like to attach the coat factory part, even though they really don't. It's been a long time, and you can see why it's been a long time. There's not much going on here action figure wise. Well, we got a freaking Beetlejuice down here. This thing's hot garbage. I opened this and was very depressed. $7.99. Actually, 2 of them, 3 of them. Okay, so they found those somewhere and brought them here. Other than that, we got Simpsons down here. We got a family pack there, family pack here. I know these are at Ross too. $15.99 seems a little bit expensive for that. What was the original price? Does it say? Yeah, marked down from 20. They don't really mark things down far enough here, so that's pretty much what you're gonna find at your Burlington. I'm gonna walk around and see if there's anything else worth showing you. Doubt that there is. There's a same things up here. My Hero Academia, $4.99. It's a basic figure. I don't have a background in those, but yeah, there's your Burlington check. Okay, question of the week. Been a very long time since the last question of the week, but I ran out of good questions, but I came up with one. I was just walking. It's like gonna be like in the mid-80s today here in Pennsylvania. Do you wear jeans in hot weather or hot climates? I get if you live in a year-round climate where it's hot, maybe wearing jeans because you're used to it. Here in Pennsylvania, it's only hot like for a few months out of the year. I don't get people wearing jeans when it's like 85, 90 degrees. I'm in like shorts and a cutoff shirt. Cutoff sleeves, not cutoff torso. I can't rock that. Or the sleeves for that matter, but I do it anyway. So let me know in the comments below, should you wear jeans when it's like 85, 90 degrees? I guess if you're in all day in air conditioning, I don't know, let me know. Question of the week, there it is. Probably question of the year because it's been a long time since I did it, but there you go. Jeans in hot weather, yes or no, and why? We'll check out the East and Walmart here. It's kind of been better in recent months than it used to be since they kind of did their reset, or I should say their redesign. And then there's a Ross and a GameStop down that direction. Try to go to those after this. So this is one of the many Walmarts in my area and apparently across the country who did not get that giant shipper in the center aisle of their store. You can see there's the only Marvel Legends they have right now. Now they might have a bunch in clearance because this peg was full and this peg was full last time I came. So they got sent out for a bargain store or they might be in the clearance section. So I'll check before we leave. But yeah, shout out to Art G. He's been trying to find that shipper. I found them only twice. So only 2 Walmarts in my area had it. And one saying in my area is kind of a stretch. It's kind of far away. It was like maybe an hour drive to get to it. There's a bunch of fakers, a whole bunch of fakers. A bunch of fakers right there. But what I was curious about is, will these stores still get those action figures even if they don't get the shipper? I haven't found those figures, any of them, just randomly in a toy aisle yet, just on that shipper. And I think our friend NJ Tree had said his store took down the shipper already and put the figures in the aisle. So I guess maybe stores will do that with what's left over. But for stores that didn't get the shipper, I'll be curious to see if they get any of those and just put them like in the regular section. So you saw what was here. Let's go check that. So just as a follow-up, none of those Legends are in the clearance section. All they have is Dogman for $7. So yeah, they probably got sent out to probably a bargain store or something. So I doubt they sold at full price because they were full price last time I was here. All right, here's the Ross. That's the Walmart down there. GameStop slightly down to the left. You can kind of see the sign there. Gonna check Ross. Haven't been finding too much stuff here recently, but could be a win, could be a loss. You really don't know unless you go and check your Ross. So let's see what they have. Up here in the front section, again, if you don't go to Ross often, always check the front. There's usually a little toy area. We do have Black Series. We've seen him, but have not seen this guy. I have this at full price. I bought the entire wave in one shot. I remember, I think I did it in one shot to build Blackheart. There's the cross sell. I did sell off some of these. I didn't keep Lilith. I didn't keep Storm. I didn't keep Moon Knight. So if I were to see them, I didn't even buy the Weapon of Vengeance. So actually it wasn't in one shot because I didn't get him. But if I were to see those, I'd probably pick them up at $5.99. I don't need a second one of these for any reason. I don't have any friends looking for the leg, so I'll be leaving this behind. But it's always fun to see Legends at that price, especially when these weren't even at big box. These were only, I think, on online and I think GameStops. So fan channel, I guess you would say. I did check the main toy section in that Ross. There really wasn't anything there worth filming. And there was a lady who I can only describe seemed to be studying every single thing. I don't know if she was checking to see what's valuable in order to flip it. I just literally picked up like every single thing, just like studied it. So I wasn't going to film. But GameStop, you know the deal here. Some music probably over the top or some weird background GameStop music as I kind of just breathe heavily. So there's a dog that's going completely ham over there. But anyways, FYI, I've been noticing recently with the YouTube editing application or whatever you want to call it, when I put music in over the top of a GameStop or to cover up anything I'm being copyrighted for, sometimes on the Premiere, it does not have that music playing. It just has the raw background. That's just some of my videos the last few weeks, couple months, have a really obnoxious, maybe I'm playing music through my phone, listening to something while I'm doing something around the house, and I put music over the top in the editing app to cover that up. And then the Premiere, it's not there, but the minute the Premiere ends and you go back and re-watch it, the music is there. So if that ever happens, if I say there's music over the top and there's not, if you do a second viewing, which I'm sure you don't want to do, but just if you're curious, do a second viewing, there might be music that's there. I just don't know why it's not there for the Premiere. So, okay, but I mean to take a moment to explain that. I've taken 55 seconds, so let's do the next location here. There I am, the void. Anyways, we're going to go into JAF, J-A-F, JAF Comics. I will put music on the top of this because I'll probably get copyrighted otherwise. Great shop. I'm not going to give you a whole tour, but we'll see what's new. So I always like stopping in at Jaff Comics. It's a cool place to just walk around and see comics, figures, and whatnot. Plus, they often get things in a little bit earlier than big box stores do, like a Walmart or a Target. However, man, I did not expect to find that Luke Cage and that Paul Heyman for that price. So I picked both of those up. $7 for those two together is insane. So cool finds. Let's see what Walmart has to offer in here. So this is the Linden Street Walmart, by the way. There's the Jester section. So as I show you what they have here, I think we're going to call it a hunt here. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything. And it helps us grow the channel tremendously on the march to 8,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here at the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 P's of a toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.